What's up, guys? How you doing today? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to take your speedometer out of your 2016, 17, 18, 19, and 2015 and a half Camaro 1LT SS, 1SS, 2SS, and ZL1 and Z28. Very simple-ish. You only got really one hard part. You'll notice that I already have most of the dash stripped right here because I had to take the AC control panel out. Not fun. I have a video on it, same as the radio. I have a separate video for the radio. Radio is very easy. It only takes a few seconds. AC control panel, different story. Like I said, I got a video on it. Go ahead and watch that. Very easy, so you don't break your stuff. Very expensive car. I know you love your car because I love mine. This is not mine. This is a wrecked vehicle. That's mine right there. But yep, let's get down to it. Very short and sweet. There's a big plastic panel that goes from here all the way over to the edge of the dash over here. Panel is very easy to take off if you know what you're doing. In this case, you're watching a video, so you will know what you're doing. So, like I said, you got your panel that stretches all the way across your dash. This video will differ from the illuminated dashes. Some Camaro SS's have them, some don't. I know mine does. Just make sure you unplug it after you take the panel off. But anyways, let's get down to it. This side of the dash, the left-hand side half of that panel, pops right off. Easy peasy. This side, on the other hand, there's a leather-looking piece that sits right here with the AC vent. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. 4 bolts that hold it, that are under that piece of leather trim. First, you just pop that leather trim off. Make sure you use a plastic pry tool to do it. Do not use metal or a screwdriver unless you know exactly what you're doing and you don't want to rush yourself. These are very expensive cars, very great cars. They are built very well, and I know I love mine just as much as you love yours. So just listen to this video so we don't break anything. So once this panel comes, and I'll show you the panel when I get done. Once this panel is off right here, you got those 4 bolts that hold the rest of it on. And then you got these 4 in the center, right behind the radio, right here, 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 and here. Take those 4 bolts off. All these are 7 millimeters or 9/32, one of the two. If you don't have a 7, they're a 9/32. I know that for a fact. Once you have that off, very carefully pull up on the trim piece. Make sure the whole thing is off. Make sure it's all the way popped off before you pull up. Just make sure it's all loose. Once you pull up on it, just comes right out. You have your engine stop-start button. Be very careful with this. They are very easy to break. You got these little tabs right here. I almost broke one of them. Pull your trim panel back a little bit and unplug this. It will not change anything to your car. I would recommend taking the battery off before you do this, taking the battery cable off in the back. Don't do in the front. The battery is in the passenger side quarter panel. There's a little piece of carpet that just pops right off. Take that battery off. Don't chance it. Don't chance ruining anything, even though it's an engine stop and start button. You never know. Once you pull that panel back, just unplug it. All it does is just push down right here and pull out. And then what I did is once I did that, I pulled the whole panel out and just pop the stop start button and plugged it right back in so I don't lose it. Next, I actually haven't taken this speedometer out yet. There's 4 bolts that do it. I already realized. There's one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. And make sure you save your bolts. I recommend getting a magnetic pan. They're like 99 cents at Harbor Freight if you have one near you. Actually, they have them at Walmart too. There's one right back here. You can kind of see it. It's right there in the center of the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and get that one out. See if I can sneak it back there. Okay, I just ran into a little problem. I thought, well, I have a long enough extension, but I can't bend the thing, and I don't want to destroy the top of the dash. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take, man, wind is kicking today. I'm gonna take these top bolts out right here. Just take one of these off. I'm gonna leave the rest of them. Take this one out here real quick. I'm gonna set you guys down while I do that. Okay, I got those 4 little 7s out right there. Set them on the seat. Dash should pry right up right here a little bit. Just enough for me to get, yep, there you go. Didn't even break it, actually just popped right off. That's kind of nice. Okay, all right. Now should be plenty of room for me to get my drill in there and get it out. I'm gonna set you guys down one more time. Yep, got it. Got that top one. All right, so like I said, 2 top bolts. One's right there. One's right there. Just got them out. And then you got one more bottom one. There's only 4. Get that bottom one out. I haven't taken this one out yet, so I don't know how hard the bolts are to lose. So I'm gonna do that now. Just make sure you get your bottom bolts. All right, yep. Almost lost one of them right here. I'm gonna go ahead and before I pull this thing back any further, I'll reach my finger in there and pull that bolt out. If I don't lose it. All right, got both of them out. Next thing is this thing just pulls right out, no issue. All right, I do not like these connectors, but they're not terrible to get off. They're very easy to break, I just don't like them. You just push this little, there's a little tab right here, I don't even need to look at it, I know. There's a little tab that you push down and then kind of have your finger right beside it and peel up on it. You push down and that's that one. Is there another one? Nope, that's it. And then you just slide it out. Make sure your steering wheel, if you have an electronic column like mine, very easy to slide. Just slide all the way back for you. Take the battery cable off of this one here is actually a manual, and they are telescopic. So just push this down. Make sure the steering wheel is all the way down and all the way out or back towards you, and then lock it back in place. And that's pretty much it. Just make sure you watch your connectors. Make sure you take this leather panel off right here and get the bolts. And you do, I kind of didn't realize it before I started the video, you do need to take this bolt, that one there, this one, and this one. There's, actually no, not this one. This one was another bolt. There's 4 bolts total. Just take off the top of the dash. Just make sure you save your bolts and just push up on this a little bit. Right there, there's actually a little thing holding it right there. That's pretty much it. And you can get your drill and your extension in there just fine. Just push up on it a little bit. It won't hurt it at all. Just make sure you don't force all the way up on it. And the speedometer will come out nice and easy. That's pretty much it. Just be careful. Don't get in a rush. Don't get your nerves all hyped. And don't break your stuff. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you.